Folk Show will be here until 12:30, and then we'll be bringing you Outer Cape news. And at 1 o'clock, Hank and Andy come in for Friday afternoon jazz with Stirred, Not Shaken. I have a couple of guests here, Joanclair Richter and Anne Monroe, and they are connected with the Provincetown International Film Festival, and I'm going to turn it right over to them because they have some information they'd like to pass along to you. So, your turn.
Thanks, Hillary. We're so happy to be here. Annie and I have come to the film festival this year to make it more sustainable and eco-friendly. And this is the first year that Provincetown International Film Festival has taken the initiative to go green publicly. So we're just so excited to be here. And
yeah, thanks for having us.
Well, our pleasure. Glad you're here. So what does that mean? Of course, I don't have my mic up now. What does that mean, making it more green? How do you do that?
Well, the thing is, if I could just give a bit of backstory, my grandfather bought a house here in the 70s, Misha Richter, and so I've been coming to P-Town for my whole life every summer, and it's always struck me as a naturally striking place. It's so incredibly beautiful, and so when I've been coming to the film festival the past 3 years, I've noticed some of the waste that's involved, and 8,000 to 10,000 people come in for the week, and there's some waste that's generated there, and really a footprint that's a carbon footprint that's created. And so we wanted to come in to sort of address that fact and give people they already see the relationship between the fragile natural environment here and the town, so just making that connection for people. And some of the work that's involved is we've taken the initiative to put all of the back house work on the film festival, so all of the communication between staff, all the documents to go back and forth. There's no longer really any printing. The film festival has gone completely digital. The website has been revamped, so it's completely mobile friendly, so people can walk around the festival buying tickets, and the catalog is all online. It can be seen on your phone.
How were you able to address this? I mean, is this part of your background?
Yeah, so Annie and I work in LA. My company, MovieMindGreen, we do eco-consulting and entertainment in general. We have some conversations with commercial producers. Who else have we worked with?
We've worked with plenty of entertainment offices and businesses involved in this field, and
are they mostly receptive to your proposals, or is there resistance?
They're very receptive, but there is a sort of challenge in refocusing the priorities, and
yes,
this is a big change for people. But I think people are realizing how imperative it is that we start looking at these issues and finding ways to create solutions and opportunities to reduce the amount of damage that we're inflicting on the environment.
I think generally people want to do it in the entertainment industry. They want to go green.
It just doesn't come easily.
It just doesn't come easily. It involves some budget constraints. But the reality of the situation is that as soon as you start to take that analysis and really address, hey, let's go into the budget, let's have an idea of what it would be like to go green, you often end up saving money. So it's really just a paradigm shift between the way things have been working for years, decades, and where things are headed in the future.
So have you've worked around the country with various outfits, or?
We're mostly based in Los Angeles. This is our first job on the East Coast. This is actually, to be honest, our first film festival.
Wow.
So we're very excited at the dynamic. We've been having a lot of fun.
And how did you approach them to make your case?
Christine Walker is someone that I had sort of known from afar. We want to thank her, first of all. Great personality running this film festival. She's just been so incredibly receptive. But the way I approached her is I basically came from the standpoint of, this is a community that I really care about, I'm connected to, and this is the work I do. I do green consulting, and I would like the film festival to become responsible for their carbon footprint. And in approaching her, we just basically, I was going to be here anyways, and the opportunity for Annie, I think, was sort of fun. And
yeah, I mean, I I've never been here.
Well, you can't turn down an invitation to come to Cape
can't.
Cod.
It's a magical place. I'm very excited to be here, and a lineup of films are amazing. So it just seemed like a really good starting point for festivals because of the relationship to the natural world, and because people have been so receptive. It's been amazing. Yeah. Really, really love it.
So will you have a chance to stay a little bit afterwards and have a little vacation?
Not nearly as much as I would like to, but I definitely would love to come back.
Well, I'm sure that'll happen.
Yeah,
and I'll be back in August. I come here twice a year, so yeah, I'll be back in August. And just a little side note, some of the things that we're actually doing for the festival. One thing is that we're composting popcorn, which we've been working with the local recycling committee here in town. Mm-hmm. Laura Ludwig has sort of spearheaded this. And
how do you do that? What do you do with it?
We basically it's pretty simple. We just collect the popcorn at the movie theater, put it outside, the compost team picks it up, and it gets dropped in someone's yard. But Christine Walker is looking to maybe put that in place year-round. So some of the initiatives that we've taken during the festival, Provincetown Film Society is actually interested in maintaining through their year-round program.
Great.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
The Veg Pledge?
We've also got a Veg Pledge going, which is basically asking people to challenge their choices of food on a daily basis. We're asking people to eat at least one vegan or vegetarian meal a day, and we've actually engaged a lot of the local businesses, and they're offering 10% off on many of their vegan vegetarian dishes.
Oh, cool.
And so we're basically asking people to be more conscientious about the choices they make. Animal agriculture is one of the leading causes of global warming. So we're asking people just, look again and see how your lifestyle choices are affecting.
Seems like you should be making a movie of what you're doing.
Yeah, well,
it's pretty exciting.
Yeah. All right. More info for people while you're here?
I would just say take the Veg Pledge, hashtag PIFF 2017 Green for a chance to win a discount gift certificate to Strangers and Saints. And was there anything else we wanted to cover?
I don't think so. I think
we've got the gist of it. And you can also learn more about us by hitting us up on Twitter, MovieMindGreen, or Facebook, or Instagram. It's all MovieMindGreen in those 3 locations. And P-Town Film has also been covering some of the initiatives on social media.
Well, good for you. This is really wonderful. I'm happy to have you come in and talk about it.
Yeah, we're happy to be here, Hillary.
Yes, thank you.
If you do it again next year, we'll do it again.
Hopefully we'll see you next year.
And maybe even before then.
Yeah.
All right. Any parting words?
Go.
Have fun at the festival.
Yeah, and if you, I guess you don't know what we look like, but you can, if you see us around, you want to talk to us, we'd love
badges,
to. We're wearing badges with our names. You can see our faces on social media.
We just posted a picture because we were so excited about coming to WOMR on my Instagram, which is just Joanclair, Joanclair. So you can see our faces. Come and look for us in the festival, and we'll be happy to answer any questions.
Well, you need a billboard. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and I'm sure it's going to be a great weekend, and I think you're doing some wonderful work here.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you around.
Okay.
See ya.
Thank you. All right. That was